This playthrough is rated T for teen.
It's time for a cage match! Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another episode of Breath of Fire. In the last episode, we made our way to Colosseum, and we found ourselves in a situation where we need to join the Colosseum to find the animalistic girl that might have the information we need. And we've decided to change our name to Bunyan to take advantage of the situation after forcing the guy to quit. Yeah, for this segment of the game, Ryu is now called Bunyan, which is pretty funny. Alright, before we continue on, I want to drop off all my cash. So let's do that really quick. So let's store all the cash. We got 900. Okay. Alright, now that we've done that, let's head into the Colosseum. Actually, let's see if Rand has anything else to say before we go. Okay. Alright, we're good. So, alright, now that we're Bunyan, let's go into the Colosseum and tell him that we're actually Bunyan. Totally true. You know, I almost forgot I could run. Whoops. Yeah, now we can actually go into the Colosseum now. Ooh, love the music. Attention, participants, enter through the door on the right. Oh, okay. Now we got the doors on the left here. We'll check that out later. Attention. Oh, right. Same thing. Okay. Alright, let's meet the owner of this place. I've been waiting for you, Mr. Bunyan. The HR director would like a word with you before we begin. Please go to the center room for your interview. Oh, great, HR. Wait, we're gonna get a lecture and about how you should act on the job and how you should talk to your individual associates and never actually, when you actually have an actual legitimate HR complaint, they ignore it. Hiya! What the? For boss time against the HR director? Yeah, it's the yeah, we have to fight the HR director. I think in the other translation, the director of HR or something like that. But anyway, this is a joke fight. He's got 160 HP, 20 AP. Tell me about yourself. Yeah, it's a typical strongman, goofy situation. But yeah, he's got 160 HP, 20 AP, 42 attack, 10 defense, 255 agility, so he always goes first. Level 18, 0 magic, not weak or strong to anything. He could drop an herb at a 1 or 256 chance. And he drops 169 experience and 1 gold. 169 experience, huh? Anyway, and all he can do is attack, so. Yeah, he just keeps saying, tell me about yourself, so. Yeah, this isn't meant to be dangerous or anything like that, so. Yay. Thanks for the gold and experience. Oh, what a nice body you have. You pass. What? Yeah, this is very Japanesey, if you know what I mean, so. Alright, let's go. I mean, I guess I could go back and heal, but I'll just use a healing herb. That'll be fine. Pass, Mr. Bunyan. Please proceed to the room on the right. The manager's waiting. Alright. So is the manager going to tell us how the show works? Because I assume this is a show where, you know, we use we use, like, chairs and all this other stuff, right? I forgot what voice I was going to give him there. Greetings and welcome, Mr. Bunyan. I'm the manager of the battle show. You may call me August. It seems you're on luck, Mr. Bunyan. Your first opponent is a petite young maiden. That is to say, a girl. Sounds easy enough, doesn't it? What? Well, that sounds awkward. Oh, by no means turn your back on this one. Despite her feminine wiles, she nonetheless possesses the fighting instincts of a wild animal. She'll be quite the challenge. First and foremost, make it look good, and stick to the script at all costs. What? Hold on. You see, I already have everything planned in advance. Yeah, this guy's evil, so. In this corner, Bunyan, a warrior with a mad gleam in his eye and an unquenchable thirst for blood. And in this corner, his opponent, the beautiful flower of the battlefield, adored by all who witness her in combat. And finally, the audience, cheering with the force of a storm as the maniacal Bunyan mercilessly crushes the life out of the girl. Beautiful, isn't it? This is the art I strive for. Tragedy, cruelty, and bloodlust. The foaming mess is eaten up. Well, I mean, I thought this was supposed to be fake and stuff like wrestling. Well, you know, it is wrestling for the story plot element. It's just the actual, you know, acrobatics of it is real. But you know what I mean. You know, sounds like this guy wants to go all the way, like go hardcore or something like that. Oh, don't worry that you've never acted in a performance like this before. No matter how bad your stage fright gets, I've taken measures to ensure that my script is executed flawlessly. You see, there'll be snipers armed with poison darts, and they'll shoot the girl during the match. Why is he yelling those words? Of course, there's always the chance you may get hit by accident, but that's entertainment. All you have to do is dodge the darts. If you can pull that off, then fame and fortune will be yours. It's deadly work, but I assure you, you'll be richly recompensed for your performance. I've already taken the liberty of having quite a handsome advance payment put in the locker room for you. Once you see it, I'm certain you'll loosen up a bit. Break some legs out there. Ta-ta. Oh, this is awkward. Ah, that's full of books, by the way. All you have to do is... Oh, okay. Oh, dodge the darts and fame and fortune will be yours. Okay, it's the same dialogue after that, so... Yeah, this guy's clearly evil. And he wants us to basically let our opponent get poisoned. Well, this is dangerous. Hey, lady. The locker rooms are on the left. Do you have anything to say? Okay, wait. Alright, let's go to the locker room. What do you say? Okay. They just say the locker rooms are on the left. Okay. So, let me show something off really quick. So, alright, so there's a unique set of... You can't get into this room except for this one specific situation. But I want to show off a way to actually get into the room. So if you just leave this door open and continue on, you can leave it open to check it out later. However, I want to show some dialogue really quick when you go inside. You're not supposed to, by the way. Hey, lady, I want to tell you about the poison and everything. What the? You're not the Bat Girl. I thought you were the Batwing Girl.
Hey, you got some nerve sticking in a girl's room like this? Not satisfied with seeing me in the battle show, huh? What were you gonna do? Watch me undress or something?
No, that wasn't the point.
Pervert, pain thief, get out, I'll kick you out.
Ah! Nuts. Well, that's bad news for us, so... Oh, well. Anyway, let me fix that really quick so we don't mess it. I just want to show that we can actually get in the room later, so give me a second. Okay, we're back. I just let the door open this time. Yeah, let's not actually piss off the girl there, so... Alright, let's go in our room here. Ooh, that must be our payday. Ah, you must be Mr. Bunyan. Mr. Argus has left quite a bit of zenny here for you. He must think you're quite the catch. Alright, so... now, if you take the money, which you can, there's two ways you can either save money. We can either grab the money and leave, or do something else, because, well, an event occurs. So, let's ignore the money for now and just check the door. It's locked. He haven't second thoughts there, Bunyan. Oh, wait. Actually, I gave him the southern voice, didn't I? So, hey there, Bunyan. Looks like you look wise as sheep. No one didn't peg you as the type to scare easily. There's a reason why I gave him the southern voice. I forgot. I thought I gave him the Russian voice. Yeah, well, it could be southern too. So, well, what's this you're saying about poison darts? You really believe that stuff? Whoever told you that is just messing with your head. It's a battle show, for crying out loud. Nobody's supposed to get killed. It's all just fun and games. Dude, you're dead serious about this, huh? Oh, all right. Let's try this. Just keep your mouth shut and give me all your zenny. Why? Come on. This is no time to be stingy. If those poison darts are for real, both of your lives could be in danger. Listen, I've got a foolproof friend. Just give me all your zenny. Sheesh, you really value your money more than your life, don't you? I know you probably heard that penny pinching never killed anybody, but it might in the near future. Give me all your cash, you both might walk away from this. Fine ticket. Never! Okay, I think it's the same thing either way, so... Yeah, it's the same. All right, let me reset this really quick, just so I don't anger Rand. So, okay, we're back again. Let me just speed through that. So, actually, I mean, there's ways to improving someone's affinity for you doesn't do anything, and technically, every time you fight with a person in battle, you get like a 0.1 point or 0.01 point or something like that percent to your affinity. Or is it 1 point? I forgot. I think it's 1 point, but it takes like a lot to max it out. But you can always max out your affinity with someone by just fighting with them in battle. But I just want to show the story way to max out a character's affinity for you. Spoilers, ran his affinity with us, so. Okay, let me skip through that really quick. Yeah, I'm serious, so. He wants to take all my money. This is why I stored all my money in the bank, because he uses all of it. Yeah, sure. Now, there's a good boy. There should be enough money for 2 extra strength antidotes. If you and the girl each swing one before the fight, these poison darts might as well be spiny spit wads. How about that? I hope so. Hope she'll take it. I kind of failed, but then again, I just went into her room because she thought I was an underwear thief. Well, let's see how he's doing. Oh dear. Let me guess, he got hit with the same excuse I did. Well, she's not listening to anyone. Ow, damn. That girl sure knows shrinking Violet. Stubborn as a bill bull with 10 times the bite. So what now? The odds of getting her to listen are just about those of me winning a beauty contest. Well, you're still anime-ized there, Rand, so you might have a better chance than other armadillos. Damn, what am I thinking? You could take both of the antidotes. Does that work like that? I don't think that works like that. Actually, I guess in a magical world it works like that. But in real life, that's not how that works. All you gotta do is throw yourself in the line of fire and take the bullet, or dart. And there's still the problem of her ripping you apart before you can save her. But if you can wear her down a bit, you can cover her whether she likes it or not. Come on, drink up. It tastes like fresh brewed hell. But you know what they say, what doesn't kill you, doesn't kill you. I thought it was supposed to make you stronger, which is a lie. Better green around the gills than a fresh new shade of dead. Good luck. Okay, thanks, Rand, I guess. But did you really need... If I had my money, that would have been 900 gold. Or if you'd taken what was in the box, which I'll show you in a second, it would have been all of it for an antidote, which is like 3 gold or something, or zenny. Mr. Bunyan, the bell show is about to begin. Please report to the arena immediately. Oh, okay. But I want to save. Okay, fine. But yeah, now we can grab the chest, and here we get 1,000 zenny. Yeah, we get to keep it too. Everything goes according to my script. Just make sure you shoot one of the fighters before the curtain falls. What? No, it doesn't matter which one you shoot. As long as it ends with one corpse or one champion, all the other variables are meaningless. Oh dear. Good thing we got an antidote. You still say the same thing? Yep, sure do. Alright, let's go fight this girl. And let's get on! The joy of your patience, let the bone crusher begin! Oh, okay. Hey, 5 will get you 10, the Bunyan guy dies in 15 seconds. Well, those aren't good odds. What kind of name is Bunyan anyway? I want to see this guy suffer. Ugh. These guys want blood. Hey, there she is, the girl herself. Wait, didn't she have a tail? Is she a cat girl? Is this first instance of cat girls in RPGs? Well, no, but... Ooh-ah, Lynn. I thought her name was Cat. Yeah, for some reason in the translation they call her Lynn instead of Cat. I might end up switching between the two. I'll probably call her Cat because that's what I recognize her as. I don't know why I called her Lynn. She's supposed to be Cat, K-A-T-T. So it's not like Bo. You know, Bosch is supposed to be Bo. Anyway.
Say what? Snipers on with poison darts? Yeah, right. You think I'll believe you just like that? You just don't let up, do you? If you're trying to psych me out, you failed big time. You just earned yourself a 1A class butt kicking. Uh-oh. I'm not going to get my butt kicked for boss time against Cat herself. Or, yeah, I'm just going to call her Cat. So, alright. Cat has 220 HP, no AP. She has 42 attack, 26 defense, 511 agility, which means she's always going to go first. Well, most likely. Level 20, 0 magic. She's not strong or weak to anything. She has a 1 in 256 chance to drop an herb. She drops 2 experience and 80 zenny. And she has a 5 in 8 chance to attack us with a 50% chance crit. And she has a 3 in 8 chance to use the dare ability or taunt. And what it does is it raises in this battle, her dare lowers her attack power lowers our attack power to 1, so it does like no damage. So anyway, let's go and fight her. Give me your best shot.
So unfortunately, yeah, we're still called Bunyan. Yeah, we only did 2 damage. But yeah, we're called Bunyan still for the battle. So man, let's just keep fighting her. Uh-oh. Ow. Oh, we dodged it. Nice. Yeah, Cat is kind of a glass cannon type of character. Ow. Luckily, we've got a decent amount of defense and everything like that, so just keep attacking her and guts whenever you. Sometimes her taunt can't. Oh, it missed. Okay. Yeah, sometimes it can miss. So.
Come on, you ain't nothing.
Yeah. Oh well. Yeah, just keep wailing on her.
Yeah.
Seems to be working. Wait, is she not wearing pants? I think she's not wearing pants, viewers. Is that a typical anime character style where, yeah, she's technically not wearing pants, but it's not vulgar in that sense?
Was that supposed to hurt?
And it seems to work all the time, more than real life. So, well, I mean, one day we'll beat her because her dare won't work, or taunt. I think in the translation it's called taunt, but in the original game it was dare. Can we not have that work, please? Oh, what a waste of a death blow. Oh, it didn't work this time. Alright, fine. She's not hitting me as much as she usually does. Ow. I wonder if I should, well, even with a crit, she only did 14 damage. I could probably attack again. Apparently AI just wants to taunt me today. There we go. My guts. If she hits, she doesn't want to hit me, but I'll still heal. I just won't heal as much because you only heal more if you're at a quarter HP. Nice. Is she almost down? I haven't been counting her HP, so I don't know. This is taking longer than it should. That'd be funny. Oh, okay. I was about to say that'd be funny if that finished her up, but nope. Well, one day viewers will finish this fight. I don't remember it being this bad in the original. Actually, I think when I originally played this game, the original version, although the translation version shouldn't change the statistics at all. Ow! Oh, this is bad. This is really bad. Or not. I was about to say, this might be really, really bad for me, so. But we'll see what happens, so. Yay, we reached level 9. Now let's just sit here and not do anything. Get her out of the way, bunny. Here it comes. Now let's just not do anything. If we fail to do it, yeah, a cat gets knocked out by the poison. Whoops. You okay there, Bunyan? I was just playing along because I thought you were having stage fright. Never would have guessed those poison darts you were talking about were for real. Should have just shoved some of that antidote down the girl's throat. Would have saved me a hell of a lot of worry. So what now? Looks like we got sold a bill of goods on this battle show. Me, I'd like to turn old Argus grin upside down with an old-fashioned knuckle sandwich. If you want to join in the butt kicking, come on, we'll teach Argus to treat us like puppets in his dumbass play. Anyway, Rand joins the party. So, and unfortunately, yeah, Cat's kind of knocked out because of the whole poison situation. Whoops. But what happens if I actually push her out of the way this time? Alright, let's do what like Rand actually told us to do and get her out of the way. Woo! Okay. Now if we do that, Cat is okay now and she's not knocked out.
So what should I say to him if he wakes up? I guess I'm sorry to be a good start, or maybe thanks for saving me? I don't know good at this apologizing stuff. Huh?
Oh wait, was that Ryu saying that or Lynn? Or Cat? Whatever.
Hey, are you alright there? I thought you'd never wake up. Sorry I didn't believe you about those poison darts. It's easy to forget that honest people aren't just the stuff of fairy tales in this crazy world, you know? But risking your life for somebody you don't even know and not getting paid for it, now that's real crazy. Oops, I said the last part out loud, didn't I? I won't say I understand why, but you risked your life to save mine. For that, I owe you. Right, Bunny, I'm coming with you. I've got a bone to pick with that Argus. Just you watch. I'm going to set a world record and rearrange his face. You don't have any problems with that, do you?
And with that, Lynn joins the party. Lynn, probably one of my favorite characters in the game as a character though for battle, that's a bit of a mixed bag for me. Mainly because Lyn is a glass cannon character, which means she's got really high attack, really high speed, but not very good defense. Which means, you know, obviously she like a glass cannon, she can't take the hits, and her ability, which is taunt, or I think dare in the original version or whatever, makes people attack her. And yeah, there is a chance to lower their attack power, but it's mainly meant to taunt them to get them to hit her, and her having bad defense is really, really bad. So, but anyway, let's go ahead and beef up Cat for this. So let's go buy some stuff. So we're gonna go and trade our Hexa for a wood staff for the Hexa staff. And then we also want to buy a cat suit, headband, and iron band for her. Okay. Because we're gonna need her for this. So all right, let's swap that out. I also did want to trade those in because I want to keep those as a let's see, just double checking something. Okay. Wait. Yeah, okay. Mainly because I want to use those for swapping around equipment, because like I said before, you need to have that equipment to do that. So, alright. Let's go ahead and get my money from the bank. And then we want to store some items. Go and get rid of these coins, all this stuff. Okay. Alright, let me max out my gear, or my items really quick. I need some healing items, so I think I have like, let's see, buy 8 of those. And then let's buy a full stack of antidotes, just in case. Alright, let's auto that. Oh yeah, I forgot, and one other thing about Cat, I do like her design, obviously Cat girls for an RPG. I don't know if it's the first Cat girl in an RPG, but definitely one of many. And, you know, a little behind the scenes stuff, viewers, is Cat is probably one of my, I think she was one of my first video game crushes of all time. Well, not of all time. I think she was the first video game, like, you know, a young Vauldemare, impressionable, and apparently Cat Girl is very impressionable. But yeah, very first crush in video games, I think. At least that's the first one I remember. I could be wrong. But anyway, yeah, we can actually go into Cat's room, but there's really nothing to do in here. I just wanted to show off that you could actually do it. But yeah. I don't know why. It might be her character design, it might be her character, just period. I don't know why. She was just a first video game crush, so. I know I shouldn't admit that, but I want to be real with you viewers. But anyway, let's go deal with Argus. You guys have anything to say? Nope. They all say the same thing. Alright. I think we're good to go. We have to be very careful with this fight, though, because this fight can be very, very dangerous. Spoilers, there's going to be a fight against Argus. But yeah, as you can see here, yeah, the HR director ran off, but yeah. As far as I'm aware, there's no extra dialogue if you bring Rand. It just does the same scene here. It's just without saving Cat, you don't get Cat for this battle, which helps a lot. Yes, now that all the actors are finally assembled on the stage, it seems that none of you cared for the script I wrote. Our god, however, found my offering quite satisfying. What the? He's a monster! You're all but a cattle to our god. Your suffering is his sustenance. This battle show exists to squeeze every drop of writhing pain and twisted pleasure from your worthless souls. But you want our god to starve, and for that you will die in the most fantastic display of carnage ever witnessed. What a pity I can't kill you in front of a proper audience. Well, I'm going to kill you for a proper audience for boss battle against Argus, or August, depending on which version he is. This guy is really dangerous as a boss because he is one of the few bosses in the game that gets 2 turns. He has 680 HP, 16 AP, 43 attack, 18 defense, 12 agility. He's level 28. He's got 5 magic. He's not strong or weak to anything. He's 1 in 256 chance to drop an herb. He's got 150 experience, 300 zenny. He's got 2 attacks. So 1, he can activate Keep, which is does 2.5 times. Actually, he can do 2 damage the first time, and then it does 2.5 damage times damage. If he already has it, he'll use attack instead of 1 in 2 chance. He has a 1 in 2 chance to use regular attack, and he has a high chance of attacking the first PC slot, which in this case is Bunyan or Ryu. Turn 2, he can either attack, which is if it's keep active, he's got a 1 in 1 chance to do that. If he doesn't have keep active, he has a 5 in 8 chance to attack, 2 in 8 chance to cure, and 1 in 8 chance to attack keep. But this guy could be really dangerous if he activates keep, and if he crits, he can probably one-shot me. So yeah, that makes this a very dangerous fight. We got Lynn to help us, which she's got Taunt, which the idea is to probably use her in this fight to taunt to get him to hit her because of her low HP. But because of her low HP, if he uses Keep, he'll probably one-shot her, even if she's in the back there. So, but we'll have her attack because she does do a lot of damage. And then we get Rand on the team. Rand has okay attack, decent defense, and really, really bad speed. But he is a healer. The only problem with this in this game, unlike the first game where HP healing had a high priority, which made him go first. In this game, it's not the case. It's based off like your bigger stat and your armor weight and stuff like that. So unfortunately, Rand is not a very good healer because you can only heal people at the beginning, at the end of a fight. Because yeah, he's very rarely ever going to go first before anyone else. So he's kind of a backup healer, heal and purify. Rouse, his Rouse ability, what it does, it has a very low chance of healing a knocked out target. So that's the idea for this fight, is that you get knocked out. Rand supposedly could use that to bring it back up, but the percentage is so low, it's almost not worth it. Anyway, we'll have an attack too. Now I'm hoping he doesn't, kill Ryu or Bunyan. So yeah, he's activating Keep. Oh, of course he one-shot Cat. Great. See what I mean about being even with the armor and everything like that, she's still a glass cannon. I might have to defend a couple turns depending. Whew. Okay, he heals himself. Great. Man. All right, can you get Rouse up? Hey, all right. There we go. Awesome. All right, let's have. I'm gonna go and heal her, even though I shouldn't. I might go ahead and heal ahead of time. I don't know. Yeah, I can't. Yeah, I shouldn't have. That was. I mean, has a high chance of hitting Ryu, but there's more of a chance he'll hit a. Oh, he's wanting to heal himself more often. Interesting. Yeah, you kind of have to use Rand ahead of time, it seems like, so. I keep hoping Lynn will crit, because she has a decent chance of critting. Ow. Hey, I'd rather you heal than death blow, critting and raging or whatever, so. Might go ahead and heal, though, Ryu again. With Rand. Because Rand isn't doing that much damage anyway. But yeah, this guy's a harder fight if you only got Rand in the group instead of, just don't crit. Thank you. It's the crit that matters. Like, he activates Keep or Charge or whatever it is in this version of the game. And then if he gets the crit, it's like, it's even worse. Probably one of the more harder bosses just because of the RNG randomness of it. Luckily I'm dodging. Ooh, nice. We're getting really lucky with those. Ow. I might just heal myself instead. Save me the chance. I'd rather do that instead. Yeah, always be healing. Ooh. Ouch for Rand there. I was about to say, I think he's almost dead, so. Whew. Alright, Cat reaches level 7. Ugh! The seed has already been planted. It doesn't matter how many of us you defeat. Our God shall not be denied. Our God this, our God that. Just who the hell are you talking about? I don't have to tell you. Soon all of you will know his glory. It won't be long now. You'll wish I had killed you when I had the chance. And he explodes. Now, what was that all about? So the bastard has some kind of demon pulling his strings? That explains a lot. Eh, it doesn't concern us. Let's get out of here while it gets good.
Hey, wait, what about me?
You go back home, I guess. The battle's over and so is the show.
And what if I don't have a home? Can I go with you guys instead?
Hey, what's that, Bunyan? A friend of yours is holed up in an old house somewhere and needs some help fixing the roof? Well, he's not fixing the roof because there's really no roof to begin with, so he's probably replacing it, really, more or less. Wow, talk about your uncanny timing. I was just thinking about quitting the showbiz crap and doing some repair work. If your friend needs a hand, I'll be happy to give him both of mine. Now, at least Rand's good for something.
Hey, me too.
Lynn, I feel like you can't fix a already fixed. I was trying to make a joke, but I'm not very good on the fly stuff. Improv was never one of my big skills when I was in acting class.
Any friend of Bunyan's is a friend of mine. Let me help out too.
That's out of the way. Let's get one thing straight here. This isn't a pleasure cruise. You come with us, you pull your weight. Do I have your attention?
Sure. Just leave the repair job to me. I'm a fast learner. It took me only 2 years to get the alphabet down.
Oh dear. I assume she's got nothing in between her ears, if you know what I mean. Right, okay, well, good for you. But anyway, yeah, Lynn and Rand are permanent party members now, so yeah, I probably won't be using Rand very much because of how slow he is, but he is required for a fight later on in the game, so I'll have to use him to a point. So, which is sad. I mean, I like Rand's character, but you know, personally, I think Argus has gone completely freaking nuts. But this is between you and me and the Fork. Got that? So, okay. I forgot that guy said that, so. But yeah, that's all for Coliseum, but now we need to head back home. Do you have the same dialogue? Okay, he has the same dialogue. I don't think any dialogue really changes in between this stuff. No, I don't need directions. No! Stop talking! No! Oh. That was killer. Another second, Bunny would have made Kitty let Evelyn. Do they do reenactments? I don't know. They say the battle show is just that, a show. Vaudeville with blood and sword instead of song and dance. The fires are real, but the fights are staged. Management says people prefer drama to realism, but I wonder if it works for wrestling, it works for this game too.
Hey, the battle show is fake. The whole thing's scripted, just like those World Wrestling tournaments.
I forgot that guy actually said that, and I used a female voice for some reason. The battle show sure attracts a fair share of freaks these days. Yeah, man. Everything to say. Rand has this neat trick where he rolls up into a ball and rolls across the countryside at crazy speeds. I tried doing it myself, but all I managed to do is hurt my back in a bunch of places. Oh, right, I forgot he said that. I guess it's a bit of a spoiler, huh, isn't it? Because they tell you what Rand can do, which means Rand joins the team. I mean, you shouldn't know he joined the team just because of his, his unique sprite or whatever. Okay, well, anyway, let's switch to Rand. Because, yeah, like the guy says, Rand has a unique ability. Oh, yeah, we need to go back to Townsend. But anyway, all you have to do is press the Y button, and he'll roll up into the ball there. If he runs into something, you have a high chance of activating a battle. It doesn't always happen, but you have a high chance. All right, I'm going to see you on the other side of the mountain. All right, back on the other side. But yeah, Rand has to hit something to activate or to stop, unfortunately, which means, like I said, you're probably gonna get into a fight when you roll into the ball. But anyway.
Hi, Ryu, where you been? Feels like ages since I saw you.
It was only an episode.
Whoa, who you been hanging out with?
Well, an armadillo and a cat girl. I think this is the same. Like Breath of Fire 2 runs the same as Breath of Fire 1, where there's really no human characters join your team. They're all some type of other alternate race of some sort. Because, like I said in a previous episode, where Karn technically wasn't a human, he was like a simulacrum character or something like that.
Damn, what a story! And I thought I had it rough with as near as Honeyman. Hey, wait a minute! I thought your name was supposed to be Bunyan.
Actually, I think your name changes to Bunyan back to Ryu after the battle with Argus, I think, or August. I mean,
that's what it said on all the posters anyway. Maybe your name's Ryu Bunyan or Bunyan Ryu. Either way, I think it's kind of funny.
Huh?
Psst, Ryu. That big guy there, Rand, right? I like the looks of him. Guy's built like a suit of armor. If I could just borrow him for a bit, I could have this roof fixed and get out of the old man Nero's death grip in no time. But the girl, Lynn, was it? Get out of here as soon as you can. The girl's got minced tuna between her ears. If I let her help, I'll probably wind up having to rebuild the entire house.
Yeah, Lynn is kind of a moron. Now, she's got good fighting skills, but she is she's got 2 shorts of a cracker.
But, I mean, Ryu, what's your friend whispering to you about?
Nothing.
All me repair work, yeah, that's it. I've got a lot of work to do, you see, and I was thinking, you want me to help, right? I'm on it. I'm all over it. I'll have the whole thing done in 2 shakes of a kitten's tail.
No, I don't think so. Oh, no, that's, no. I mean, this is really just a two-man job here. Ren is all the help I'll need. Ryu, though, see, he has to clear my good name, and to do that, he's got to find this lady thief who framed me. What framed me? So why don't you go with him? 2 pairs of eyes scared at that one bat-winged burglar faster than that one.
Really? Oh yeah, this is gonna be awesome. You hear him, Ryu? We're gonna be real-life detectives. Just sit back, relax, and leave it all to us. We'll be back with a crook and towel before you can even blink.
Oh dear. This sounds like bad news. But yeah, Lynn's gonna join us and Rand has to stay behind, so let's see what Rand has to say. A girl with wings, huh? I've heard stories about a girl like that studying at the academy in New Haven. Oh, huh. We could check back there and find out. Wait, didn't we check there before? Looks like I got me the beginnings of a workforce around my house busy as bees. Since you've been such a big help, I told him to add a room special for you. Just give it some time and this little house might be part of a real-life village again. Make sure you drop by Neroville wherever you can. Nah, I don't think we're gonna call it that, dude. It makes sense to start looking for some answers back in New Haven. Suddenly I'm homesick for the old flop house. I guess we could go back to New Haven. Hey, let's go and save it. Alright, well, it seems like our journey has only just begun, but with a new party member, with Rand stuck behind, it might be a little harder than we think, but hopefully our skills will be able to help us out. But what awaits us in New Haven? Can we really get some information about that bat-winged girl, or perhaps a girl with a different set of wings? Find out next time in the next episode of Breath of Fire 2. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, I'll see you next time.